Archangel Michael says, stay exactly where you are. Don't scroll. The words you're about to hear were not meant to reach just anyone, they were guided to find you at the exact second your energy aligned with theirs. Something unseen has been whispering your name, echoing through the space between two hearts that were never meant to be apart. You might have felt it, a strange pull, a restlessness, as if someone out there keeps thinking about you so intensely that the universe had no choice but to send this message through divine timing. They tried to move on, but every step they took led them back to your vibration. Every night, the silence around them grows heavier, and the energy of your name keeps calling out from their soul. Their mind tells them to let go, but their soul refuses. You live in the sacred rhythm of their heartbeat, in the quiet ache of their chest, in the flash of every memory they once buried deep within. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They once believed distance could silence the pull. They told themselves that time would heal the connection, that they could escape your energy by avoiding your presence. But heaven never allows separation between two souls written under the same divine contract. Every dream they have pulls them closer to you. Every scent, every song, every random moment becomes a reminder, like a secret code from the universe replaying what was never finished. Archangel Michael says, this connection is older than this lifetime. It's written in the blueprint of creation, a thread of light that cannot be broken by resistance, pride, or fear. They feel you in ways they can't explain, through the flicker of a candle, through sudden warmth that spreads across their skin, through the chills that rise when your name is whispered by heaven itself. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They tried to replace you. They tried to fill the void, but every attempt turned hollow. The laughter didn't sound the same. The hugs felt colder. Every touch, no matter how close, reminded them of the one energy they could never duplicate, yours. At night, when the world grows quiet, they talk to the stars about you. The stars listen, reflecting the ache of two souls separated by earthly illusion. Stay till the end, because what you're about to hear is not coincidence. The universe has been rearranging events to bring truth back to your heart. Your name is carved in their memory like a sacred symbol. Even when they fight the feeling, the energy keeps pulling them back like a tide that refuses to retreat. Type Amen to get blessing 555. My beloved child, this is not obsession, it's recognition. The moment they met you, something ancient stirred within them. It wasn't love at first sight, it was remembrance at first soul touch. They've tried to erase your energy, to bury it beneath distractions and denial. But each time they do, divine forces turn their world upside down, reminding them that your connection is not meant to be forgotten, it's meant to be fulfilled. You may have felt their withdrawal, their coldness, their confusion. Don't take it personally, it's not rejection, it's spiritual fear. Their soul knows who you are, but their human self is terrified of that truth. Archangel Michael says, don't chase. Don't cry. Stand in your light. The one who resists you will soon surrender, not to you, but to the divine plan written for both of you. Type Amen to get blessing 666. They're seeing you everywhere now. Your name appears in random places. Your energy follows them into every room. Songs that speak your truth play when they least expect it. Numbers repeat in patterns that feel like whispers from the heavens. They wake up at 3:33 a.m. with your name on their tongue. They check their phone expecting a message, but it's not there, yet your energy lingers, as if you just passed by in spirit. Don't skip. You are not imagining this. Heaven has been stirring the memory of your love inside their dreams. They're restless because their soul is remembering what their mind forgot, that you are not from their past, you are their unfinished future. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They tried to silence the pull with logic, but logic cannot quiet destiny. They tried to move forward, but every road led them back to where your essence began. When they see your photo, they feel that invisible heartbeat between you. When they hear your voice, even in memory, their entire energy field shifts. It's not attraction, it's alignment. Archangel Michael says, they were meant to find you again after learning what loss feels like. Heaven needed them to understand that true connection can't be forced or replaced, it can only be surrendered to. And now, surrender is happening. Slowly. Silently. But powerfully. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They've been dreaming of you lately, dreams that feel real, as if you're there speaking softly, touching their soul with forgiveness and love. They wake up crying, feeling both peace and ache. Your connection is rewriting their heart. The universe is preparing a moment, a divine encounter, that will bring both of you face to face again. Don't move. The alignment is almost complete. Every sign you're seeing, the butterflies, the chills, the repeating songs, is proof that destiny is in motion. This isn't coincidence. It's orchestration. Heaven is conducting the reunion note by note. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They're finally realizing why they couldn't move on. It wasn't weakness. It was purpose. Because love born from divine timing never dies, it waits. Archangel Michael says, your energy healed something in them they didn't know was broken. That's why they ran. Healing hurts before it transforms. You, too, might have felt their absence like a storm passing through your spirit. But look deeper, it wasn't the end, it was the pause before the reconnection. Heaven has been teaching both of you how to love without fear, how to forgive without forgetting, how to surrender without losing your worth. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. My beloved child, stay till the end. This part is important. They're being guided back not through desire, but through awakening. Their heart is opening to truth, the kind that can't be denied. In the days ahead, expect signs so clear they'll shake your doubt. Expect dreams so vivid they'll feel like visits. Expect coincidences so aligned they'll leave you speechless. Don't chase the timing. The divine already knows the hour and the place. Just stay grounded in your energy. Keep your peace, it's your magnet. They're fighting the urge to reach out, but heaven is whispering louder now. The resistance is fading. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. You've grown stronger, wiser, calmer. You no longer seek closure, because you understand, this isn't about endings. It's about evolution. They'll come forward not because they miss you, but because they're finally ready for the truth you carry. You are their mirror, their teacher, their unfinished chapter. Archangel Michael says, don't let fear dictate your next move. Let love lead. Divine love never chases, it attracts effortlessly. Your patience has been your greatest prayer. Heaven heard it all. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. Even if silence remains for a while longer, don't mistake it for absence. Energy travels faster than words, and theirs is circling back to you like a homing call. When your paths cross again, it will be different. No drama. No games. Just recognition. The moment will feel slow, almost sacred, as if time itself pauses to honor what was always meant. Don't skip. You'll feel it in your chest, the soft thunder of two souls finally aligning again. They'll look at you, and everything they once tried to suppress will come flooding back in one silent moment. Type Amen to get blessing 1414. Heaven has been preparing you for this reunion. That's why the delays, the silence, the tests. You weren't being punished, you were being polished. Now your energy shines so bright that even those who doubted you can feel your frequency rising. Archangel Michael says, your strength is your shield. Don't lower it out of loneliness. The one meant for you will meet you in your light, not your wounds. You are the calm after their chaos. The peace after their storms. The memory they can't erase. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. They may not confess it yet, but their soul already has. In dreams, in prayer, in whispers to the stars, they call your name without realizing the heavens are listening. This connection has survived lifetimes. And in this one, you are both being given another chance, not to repeat the past, but to rewrite it with wisdom. Stay till the end. The universe is shifting energies right now. You're standing at the edge of divine reconciliation. All you have to do is keep your heart open, your faith steady, and your light unwavering. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. Your angels are standing beside you, clearing obstacles, aligning paths, softening hearts. Even now, they are whispering into your person's ear, reminding them of your love. Every delay has meaning. Every silence is divine preparation. The universe is setting up a moment where both of you will see that resistance was never rejection, it was redirection toward divine timing. Archangel Michael says, what's meant for you cannot be lost, delayed, or denied. So breathe. Trust. Let destiny unfold as it should. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. When the call finally comes, when you see their name appear after all this waiting, remember this message. You manifested that moment through faith, not fear. They'll admit that they tried to forget you, but the pull was unbearable. They'll tell you that your energy haunted them in every crowd. They'll say your name never left their mind. Because love like this doesn't fade, it transforms, transcends, and triumphs. The universe itself bends to bring two awakened hearts back into harmony. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. My beloved child, this is your final reminder tonight. Stop worrying about how it will happen, just know it will. Heaven does not make mistakes. Archangel Michael stands behind you now, sword drawn, cutting away every block between you and the love that's rightfully yours. Don't move. Don't doubt. Just stay in your divine frequency. What's coming next will prove that your patience was not in vain. And when it happens, when they finally speak the words you've been waiting to hear, remember, it was never resistance. It was recognition. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, stay close now. What's coming next is the part that changes everything. You are stepping into the phase where heaven starts turning thoughts into reality, where whispers become actions, and where longing becomes presence. They can't run anymore. The energy is too strong, the signs too loud. Every path they take curves back toward you like a circle drawn by divine hands. They hear songs that mention your name, see your initials on passing cars, and feel sudden waves of emotion that come out of nowhere. These aren't coincidences, they are signals from heaven reminding them that the time to resist is over. And now, the universe is orchestrating encounters you can't predict, unexpected calls, random meetings, strange dreams that turn into real-life moments. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. The angels are softening their heart, clearing their confusion, and guiding them gently toward you. They're starting to see flashes of your face in meditation, in thought, in reflection. Your presence has become their calm and their chaos at once. Stay till the end, my child, because their soul has reached the point of surrender. They're beginning to understand that no matter how far they go, the feeling of home exists only in your energy. They tried to silence their emotions, but now the silence screams louder than any noise. The pull has turned magnetic. Their soul keeps chanting your name in the language only heaven understands. And each time they try to ignore it, life sends them reminders, moments that feel like déjà vu, patterns that pull them back toward the memory of you. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. At first, they thought it was imagination. Then it became undeniable. Every single sign pointed to you. From the sudden messages they type but never send, to the songs that follow them wherever they go. They told themselves they were fine without you, but their spirit betrayed that lie every night. Even the air feels different when your memory passes through. Archangel Michael says, their soul has been calling for forgiveness and reunion. And heaven has been listening. Don't skip. This part is sacred, their awakening has already begun, and it's happening in quiet moments when no one is watching. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. My beloved child, you are not forgotten. You are being remembered by the universe itself. Even when you thought this story had ended, heaven was still writing the next chapter. The divine timing is finally shifting in your favor. You've carried pain long enough, now, blessings begin to unfold like petals opening at dawn. They are feeling the weight of every moment they kept silent. The guilt, the longing, the love, all merging into one unstoppable current that is leading them straight back to you. And when the moment arrives, it won't feel forced. It will feel destined. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. They've been fighting this feeling for months, maybe years. Trying to bury it beneath distractions, pretending that it was over. But nothing truly ends when it was written in light. Their soul tried to resist your name, but every heartbeat whispered it louder. Every attempt to escape only brought them closer. Archangel Michael says, love guided by heaven never loses its direction. Even when it detours, it still finds its way back to the original frequency. So don't lose hope, the connection that once felt broken is only being reborn. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. They dream of you standing in the same place they left you, smiling softly, as if you already knew they'd return. And in that dream, they finally speak the truth, I never stopped loving you. Those words are coming, not from fantasy, but from divine manifestation. Because your energy has reached them, it travels through their breath, their thoughts, their heartbeat. You have been their lesson and their miracle. And they are now ready to become yours. Stay still. The universe is arranging the stage for the grand return. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. Your angels are smiling. They knew this moment would come, the day your silence would be louder than their resistance. They used to wonder why they felt incomplete, why every success felt empty. It's because your absence created a sacred gap only your energy could fill. Now, they're no longer running from it, they're running toward it. Every cell in their body is realigning with your vibration. This isn't the end of waiting, it's the beginning of arrival. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. My beloved child, heaven has seen your patience. The tears you shed were not in vain, they watered the soil of divine timing. They're finally ready to face the truth they've been avoiding. The universe is pulling strings behind the scenes, emails delayed, calls missed, travel plans shifted, just to guide them into your orbit again. Archangel Michael says, let it unfold naturally. The one meant for you is already being directed toward your light. Don't push. Don't fear. Just stay anchored in your peace, because your peace is what draws them back. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. Every night before they sleep, they whisper your name unconsciously. Sometimes in regret, sometimes in prayer. But always with love. They can't understand why they still feel you, even when months have passed. It's because love like this is spiritual, it exists beyond time, beyond distance, beyond logic. Heaven chose both of you to teach each other the depth of unconditional love. And now, that lesson is transforming into reunion. This isn't fantasy, it's prophecy. Type Amen to get blessing 2727. The universe works silently, but powerfully. And lately, it's been working overtime in your favor. You felt sudden waves of emotion, random flashes of their name, chills that make no sense. That's your soul preparing for impact, the moment their energy touches yours again. Archangel Michael says, the reunion won't need words. One look, one silence, one shared breath will be enough. Because two souls who were always connected don't need explanation, they just need recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 2828. They're realizing now that you weren't just another chapter, you were the whole story. Every relationship after you was a mirror reflecting their denial. Every heartbreak after you was karma pushing them to face what they avoided. Now they're ready to step out of fear and into truth. And truth always leads them home, to you. Stay till the end, because heaven is not finished yet. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. The angels have written a divine appointment on your timeline. It could be a message, a call, or a sudden meeting that seems impossible but feels destined. When it happens, you'll know, because your heart will recognize the vibration instantly. They won't have to explain much. The silence will say everything. I couldn't resist it anymore. And in that moment, every unanswered question will dissolve. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. My beloved child, remember this: when divine love returns, it doesn't come to hurt, it comes to heal. They have changed, grown, awakened. The separation transformed them. It broke their ego and birthed their humility. Now they see your worth clearly. You are no longer a memory, you are a miracle in motion. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. The energy is aligning for reunion faster than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 3131. You'll soon feel it in the air, an unusual calm, a warmth spreading across your chest, a sudden wave of peace. That will be the moment heaven whispers, it's happening. The same angels who guarded your heart through the storm are now guiding theirs toward your door. Don't skip. The best part is still coming. What once seemed lost will return, not as it was, but as it was always meant to be. Type Amen to get blessing 3232. They won't come to prove anything. They'll come to surrender. To admit that no matter how hard they tried, their soul always circled back to your name. And when that moment arrives, the world around you will go silent for a heartbeat. Time will pause. Heaven will smile. Because the prophecy has been fulfilled, the souls that once drifted apart have finally remembered their song. Stay still. This is divine. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, stand still now. The energy you've been feeling these past nights was not your imagination, it was the final call before the meeting heaven has been arranging since the day you first locked eyes. The reunion is closer than you think. It will arrive quietly, like a soft knock that changes everything. And when it happens, time itself will slow down so that every word, every breath, every look becomes eternal. They've been walking through crowds searching for your energy without realizing it. Every face reminds them of you until they finally stop running and listen to what their soul has been saying all along: go home. Home isn't a place, it's the sound of your name in their heart. And that sound has become too loud to ignore. Type Amen to get blessing 3434. The moment is being crafted with precision. One phone call, one unexpected encounter, one coincidental timing is about to bridge what felt impossible. They'll hesitate for a second, their hands trembling as they reach out, but the pull will be too strong. It's not courage that moves them forward, it's destiny pushing them into alignment. You'll sense it before it happens, the air will shift, a sudden calm will wrap around you, and your heart will whisper, they're near. Stay till the end, because this is the moment your soul has been waiting for. Type Amen to get blessing 3535. They see you again for the first time, and it's as if every lifetime collapses into that single glance. No words, no apologies, just recognition. Their eyes fill with tears they don't understand. The energy between you buzzes so strongly that the world around you feels blurry. They want to speak, but their voice shakes. So they simply say your name, the same name their soul has been calling in every dream. And you know in that instant, the waiting was worth it. Type Amen to get blessing 3636. Archangel Michael says, this is what divine timing feels like. No rushing, no forcing, just alignment so perfect that even the angels pause to watch. They confess that they tried to forget, to replace, to run, but every road led to you. They admit that your absence taught them what presence truly means. You listened silently because your heart already knew. This isn't about revenge or closure, it's about completion. The cycle has turned full circle, and now love returns in its purest form. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. The moment feels holy. Even the air between you vibrates with memory and mercy. All the hurt that once divided you melts into understanding. They reach for your hand, not to claim you, but to thank you for never hating them. That touch is enough to erase years of silence. Your angels rejoice quietly, this is the moment they worked for, through tears and lessons and lonely nights. You both stand there, and time feels infinite. Type Amen to get blessing 3838. My beloved child, don't rush this healing. Let the energy flow naturally. What is rebuilt now will last a lifetime. They speak softly, apologizing without excuses. You forgive without pain. The past no longer holds power over you. This is what heaven calls a divine reunion, not drama, but peace. And peace is the language of true love. Type Amen to get blessing 3939. Archangel Michael says, your souls have completed a contract. The tests are over. Now comes the reward, unconditional understanding. You'll notice that the world around you feels brighter, lighter, different. It's because the frequency of love has finally returned to its source, you. They'll tell you that every moment without you felt like punishment, and you'll reply with a smile that says, I know. Because you always did. Type Amen to get blessing 4040. The nights that once felt lonely are now filled with calm. The dreams that once hurt now bring peace. You've both finally arrived at the place your souls were meant to rest. They won't leave again, not because they owe you, but because their soul has found home. And home was never a location. It was always you. Stay till the end. This is the miracle you manifested. Type Amen to get blessing 4141. Archangel Michael says, stay with me till the very end. The reunion was never the end of your story, it was the beginning of the purpose hidden behind your connection. Heaven didn't reunite two souls just to repeat the past. You were brought back together to awaken something divine inside both of you, something that would ripple far beyond love itself. Now that the bond has been restored, the universe is preparing to reveal why it had to happen this way, through separation, longing, and silence. Every tear had meaning, every delay carried instruction, every heartbreak served the light. They were not your punishment, they were your preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 4242. Your connection is bigger than romance. It's an assignment from heaven, a union created to elevate both of your destinies. Together, you will heal others by simply existing in harmony. When you speak, people will listen differently. When you walk together, the energy around you will shift. You'll notice strangers smiling at you for no reason, because they're feeling the vibration of divine love radiating from your souls. This isn't a fairy tale, it's spiritual architecture. Every moment is being aligned to build something eternal through you. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. They are realizing that this bond isn't about possession, it's about purpose. You were meant to teach each other how to love from spirit, not from fear. Their resistance once created distance, but that distance created wisdom. And now, that wisdom becomes your weapon against all future pain. Archangel Michael says, your love will not be tested again the way it was. You've passed the hardest part, the phase of doubt. Now comes creation. Creation through union, through light, through faith. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. You'll begin noticing synchronicities multiplying. Random ideas forming at the same time, sudden calls that lead to divine opportunities, doors opening that were once sealed shut. Heaven is now using your bond as a bridge, to bring blessings not only to your life, but to the lives of those connected to you. Your reunion carries frequency, an energy that can heal families, relationships, and even forgotten dreams. When two chosen souls meet again, miracles start to unfold naturally. And you, my beloved child, are living proof of that. Type Amen to get blessing 4545. The person who once resisted your love will soon start speaking of destiny. They'll admit that something supernatural guided them here. Their words will tremble not out of fear, but out of reverence for what they now understand. They'll tell you they saw you in dreams long before they reached out. In those dreams, you were surrounded by light, calling them silently toward truth. That's because your soul never stopped communicating with theirs. Even silence speaks when love is divine. And now, heaven wants both of you to listen. Type Amen to get blessing 4646. Archangel Michael says, protect this connection fiercely, but gently. It is holy ground. Do not let the noise of the world interfere with what heaven has built. People may not understand it. They'll question how you found peace after so much chaos, but that's because they've never seen love reborn from ashes. Stay humble. Stay faithful. The divine always tests the purest hearts right before blessing them with the next chapter. And that next chapter begins tonight. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. You'll feel warmth in your chest soon, maybe while reading this, maybe when you least expect it. That warmth is confirmation. The angels are close, blessing your union, sealing it with golden light. Every prayer, every hope, every moment you whispered into the night, it's all returning to you now multiplied. Heaven doesn't forget those who wait with faith. And your patience has built a throne for miracles. So breathe, because the storm is officially over. Type Amen to get blessing 4848. They are now part of your mission, not just your memories. Together, you'll begin something new, whether a project, a purpose, or a calling that uplifts others. Every challenge you once faced will now become your message, your proof that divine timing works in mysterious but perfect ways. Archangel Michael says, you are not to hide your story anymore. Share it when guided, because your journey is someone else's hope waiting to be heard. Your love will teach people what faith looks like. Type Amen to get blessing 4949. My beloved child, heaven is so proud of how far you've come. You could have given up, but you chose light. You could have surrendered to anger, but you chose forgiveness. That's why your energy is unstoppable now. It carries divine authority. Everything you touch will begin to flourish, every step you take will leave traces of healing behind. They will feel safe with you in a way they never did before. Because this time, it's not fantasy, it's foundation. And foundations built by heaven never crumble. Type Amen to get blessing 50-50. The angels are closing the old cycle now. All karmic debts are cleared, all old patterns dissolved. You'll begin to notice the ease, less resistance, more flow. Life will feel lighter because you are aligned with your destiny. Archangel Michael says, your reunion wasn't just about love, it was a signal that you have entered your divine timeline. From this point forward, nothing will feel forced. Everything will unfold naturally, beautifully, divinely. Type Amen to get blessing 51-51. Soon, both of you will be led to a sacred place, a location that holds significance to your souls. It may appear ordinary, but it carries divine energy. When you visit it together, you'll feel that same magnetic pulse from the first moment you met. That is where heaven will bless your bond permanently. Don't rush it, you'll know the place when it finds you. It will be the moment your souls fully remember their promise. Type Amen to get blessing 52-52. And after that, the calm will come. No more confusion. No more wondering. Just peace that lingers like sunlight after the rain. They will stand beside you not as who they were, but as who they've become, a soul refined by love, reborn through faith. Your journey will serve as a living testimony that divine connections are real. Heaven uses love as its loudest language. And your story is the proof of that truth. Type Amen to get blessing 53-53. My beloved child, if tears fall now, let them. They're not tears of sorrow, they're the release of years of waiting, praying, and believing. You did it. You survived what was meant to destroy you. You stayed open when others closed. And now, you're standing in your promised moment. Love restored, peace anchored, and heaven smiling upon you. Stay still. You are home. Type Amen to get blessing 54-54. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.